All right, so for people living with congenital or physical deformities, many times they do not have the financial means to have corrective surgery. Well, one organization at the beginning here today is trying to help. Today, Doctors Louis DeLuca and Pedro Soler are here to talk about the Carole Mae Foundation and how they are hoping to change the lives of many people in need. Good morning, gentlemen.
Good morning.
Welcome back. Let's start with you, Dr. Soler. This is nice to have you here, and I'm so excited to hear about what you're doing and starting up here.
Well, thank you for having me back. It's great being back. And I also want to thank Dr. DeLuca for involving me in this. This is actually his brainchild, so I don't want to steal his thunder.
Yeah, no. Well, I wanted to welcome you back. Let's talk about this. The name of this, by the way, this means a lot to you. This is your mom that you're naming this foundation after.
This is my mother. You know, we used to say she has the soul of an angel, and everyone talks about their parents that way. I hope. I think you just put a picture up there. Truthfully, we grew up with very little, but my mom always helped everybody. And so now, both Dr. Soler and I have been doing a lot of this kind of work under the radar. We've gone to different countries. We've done a lot of the Operation Smile, things like that. But it's gotten to a point now where we really want to elevate it and be able to perform a lot more. Unfortunately, it's got to be very costly to be able to leave and do it. So we're looking to, we started this foundation, and with time, we're going to be able to address a lot of these children and adults who will never have to pay a dime for any service, anywhere, anyhow, travel, nothing. And that's sort of the ultimate goal.
So, you're actually on the other side of the coast.
Correct.
So this is really kind of a statewide initiative at the point. So explain, I mean, you guys are just starting this. So who is it that you're looking for? What's the mission? Where do we hope that this goes? Who are you trying to help?
Well, I mean, I think it's a big endeavor, but I think where we wanted to start our focus, and we discussed starting our focus is on victims of abuse, domestic or otherwise, adults and children. And I think what we undervalue is truly the impact that these scars that are physical scars, not just mental, what they really do to people. I mean, I think back to a story that I had seen when I was in medical school, which kind of is what prompted me to become a plastic surgeon, where there was a child who had been badly burned. His whole face had been burned. And
because
very
of domestic violence?
There was a domestic violence incident, and they interviewed, it happened when he was 8. They interviewed him when he was 15, and they asked him after his rehab and everything else if he wanted to have children. And I never forgot this. And he said, I would never want to have children. And I thought, and the interviewer asked him, well, why not? He said, because I'm too afraid that they would end up looking like me. And so the things that we don't think about, that's important. We're talking about trying to help people and potentially change their lives.
Well, and it goes back to, and unfortunately, if people find themselves in situations, I mean, I can imagine where money is going to be an issue, where that's the issue of why they don't get it fixed or why they don't reach out for help.
Exactly, and this is the thing. This is so many people with these issues that are, and the medical care is inaccessible. And it's not that there's people out there that wouldn't do this, but they don't have insurance. They don't seek out help, and it's not just aesthetic, but they have functional deformities, and both these types of deformities can have a tremendous psychological impact on these individuals and their lives.
And on future generations, like you just mentioned too.
Of course.
Right.
Well, how can for people watching this morning, how can people help you on this endeavor and help this team here? I mean, anything we can do at this point other than help spread the word?
Well, I mean, I think that's the biggest thing, right? I mean, once you start spreading the word, I think it'd be hard for people not to look at what a great endeavor this really is, but also someone somewhere knows someone with scars from domestic or any other type of abuse, and we just want them to know that they have a place to send them, that they have recourse.
We've been showing a number. We've been showing an email too for people to reach out. Gentlemen, thank you for what you're doing. Keep us posted, because again, this is right at the beginning, and we know there's lots of good things ahead, and we just really appreciate you being on the show and telling everybody about it this morning.
Thank you for having us.
And again, we'll put it on our website so it's easy for people to find, but again, there is the number and an email to reach out to as well.